Okay, let's try this again. Hello, everybody. It is I, Hidden Flame. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, I haven't been doing this game lately because Streamlabs has been having issues. Apparently, Streamlabs takes up so much RAM and CPU usage. So, I am using a different program, and I think we are good. So, we'll see. We will see. Go to standard. Whoa! Everything just went small. Like the entire HUD. Oh god, I can't see. I can't see anything now. Ah, there we go. Let's drop it a little bit. There we go. So I'm supposed to come here to Mordona. Forgot where I'm going. Over here? Yep. Hey, Tartaru. I am back. It's been a few months. Sorry. Hidden, lovely to see you. Let's put this right here. If you're not too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Sure, I'll take a cup of tea, though I'm currently drinking coffee. Take a seat then, and I'll find something else to nibble on as well. Aww. Aw, she made desserts, muffins, cookies, donuts. It's empty, isn't it?
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around. Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Still mulling it over.
I hope you weren't thinking of asking me for advice. Though if you are open to suggestions, I might have one for you.
Uh-oh.
You've fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Oh, that's hard to do. It's hard to start. It's a great idea, but where to start?
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Costa del Sol?
Thavner. That's where you should go next.
Why?
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Guess I'm going to Garlemald.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress. Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Sure, Mom. Make sure it has pockets. Why are you cross-stitching?
Stitching here and trimming there, knot the threads with love and care.
Why are you
Just a
cross-stitching?
little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
Why are you cross-stitching? Aren't you making clothes?
I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
I used to cross-stitch when I was younger.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures.
He fell
I swear
asleep.
adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
She fell asleep. It's awesome. She's dozing off again.
Oh, and we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Well, that looks interesting. Who are you?
Unless I am returned.
Why is Charlemagne in ruins? What is going on here? Looks like we have our new baddie.
Ah, you're awake.
It's alright. Fell asleep.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
You're fine, Tataru.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
Little A, little B.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Okay. Well, that was a 10-minute opening. Well, if these are like most of the other patches, we're probably looking at 5 to 10 missions, so 1 or 2 videos. We'll see. Can I change outfits? Am I allowed to? Maybe? Oh my god, I can do it now. I can do it here. Okay, so... Oh my god, I have 20 of them now. Gotta hook this one up. That's the main outfit. Okay. Observe the artist. Serve as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. You only get 1 moment. You'll see. Okay, a little more room in the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. Final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Well, what do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? Looks a little basic, but hey. I'm so glad you approve. So, what do I owe you? Oh, don't be silly. Your approval is payment enough. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is you wear this on your travels. Or at least lots of adventures might... Or anywhere lots of adventures might gather. Hehe. They'll look at you, a famous hero, wonder, wherever did she purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Taru's boutique. I can hear it now. The merry click-clack of gil overflowing my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Ooh, the Wayfarer stuff. Oh yeah, I do gotta go through a few things. I haven't really done much. Ahem. Burgeoning merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start your fresh new chapter for your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing that. You never know when some odd past detail might become relevant. Or if one day you may take a blow to the head and forget a part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. Oh, the unending codex. Okay, so... Oh, apparently I'm writing a journal now. New entries are prominent for terms and characters will be added to your... Well, we finally have a codex 10 years after the... 10 years later. Okay, so let's see. See what this looks like. What's it called? The Wayfarer's items. Sort. Sort. I have a lot of things. What level is it? It's a level 1 item, huh? Okay, let's wait for boots. That's probably the leggings. Right? I guess I'll put this on. Oops. Okay, so we no longer have belts, so I gotta keep that in mind. This is weird. There was like 5 pieces, so I got 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wayfarer's tabard, fingerless gloves. There it is. Boots, ear cuff, and tablet. Okay. So unequip that. And unequip that. I don't like it. Sorry, Tataru. God, I'm gonna have to remember what numbers they are. It's been a while. Wait, what? Oh, good grief. Really? Okay. Hit this. Hit this. Thank you. Okay. As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer a few words of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to simply fall into your lap. Adventures rely on gossip, and the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Thanavar, I suggest you explore your options at that place, the finest drinking establishment in Razathan. Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you to the direction of the local telltellers, but also share with you the tricks of loosening their tongues. Now, I must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy your journey, Hidden, and may the fortune find you. May fair fortune find you. Ah, too many F's. Bye, Tataru. Okay. Where are we going? Isolbard. Looks like I'm gonna have to set that as the home destination if that's where we're gonna be. It's... Oh, let's say it's raining inside. Set home point. I don't remember the music, but hey, I like it. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, okay. Oh. Lookout? Yep, cool. Hey, Meal. Welcome to Major. Let's see how to pronounce this. Mayrides? Maride? Marides? Mayhan. Mayhine? Okay, sure. Hello. Oh, hello. I do not recognize you first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. I'm actually looking for something to do. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? We have one regular historian, in fact, who could tell you about it. Ah, there he is, Professor Jalin. I thought I saw him come in. Although somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhan's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection. I'm sure he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Mayride found out I took coin from Thenovar's savior, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Seat. Can I talk to you? Yes. Cool. What may I do for you, my Azorizian friend? Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? Oh, no, this is something I have to do. I want to ask you about the sunken vault in the bounty. Where did you hear such a thing? I suppose I could tell you about it, except the tale is rather long and my throat is very dry. 2 drinks, please. Here we are. One of Mayride's finest. Enjoy. Lovely. Bottoms up. He empties the cup in a single pull. Now where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Al-Zadal? He was Khan of the Ari tribe, which sailed to Thenovar from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Razadhan. His decision to aid Arcasadora is what ultimately won them the war against the Gazjasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Azadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap of Razatan's earlier days. God, this has got like a noir sound, and I like it. Some attest to this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first blood. Then there was the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Zadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear into the bottom of the ocean. A deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within. In the century since, whenever a natural disaster or hardships befell the Razatan, folks will remember the tale of hidden treasure. Hearty souls were set out to claim their fortune, but freshest few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies. I have a slight tickle in... Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Another round. I will drink this man under the table. Ah, I see we reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It is a splendid day for me to visit my Han. He drinks down his newest drink with a gusto. Ah, where are we? Ah, yes. Those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay. Quite the opposite. Such accounts only serve to feed the legend, and the golden lore grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azima was saying. Azima is a fellow connoisseur of spiritus potables. Yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail. I hear, but he did have, no, I cannot say more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage such a clearly foolhardy quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live with it myself. I am no stranger to peril. Is that so? Perhaps it is your turn to tell a tale then. What manner of dangers have you faced? Oh, he does not know, does he? The very edge of existence. From anyone else, I struggle to believe it. But I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. A drink. I need another drink to settle my nerves. Mihal. More of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this is on your coin, Professor. Three drinks down. Dude. You are wasted. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose I wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Ashima's, he was just split to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get away from some merchant, well, that's its name. Ah, I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. We have more drinks. Water, please. Your drinks are marvelous. I'm parched. Gulps down the cup of water. That was water. Did you bring me water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head surely will thank you in the morning. Ugh, I seem to overindulge. I am put in my mind for the words of Master Jolson. Be wary of how much you drink, you shallow. Least you swallow you. Forgive me, I will subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you want to speak to Ajima, well, as I said, we shall share a taste for Mehan's finest spirits. He came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. Yay, appear to have learned all we can. Good, because learning to speak in slur is hard. Hey, got a couple of dancers. Oh, we got a new thing to check. Are they in sync? They're about a half second off. But that's fine. Ah, I am Azim. Who might you be? Freaking savior of all. Ah, true. All true. I'm afraid my friend took a ship to in the search of Alzadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his tales ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting for Alzdal III's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I will tell you what my friend told me. How he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's interest. It seems that this merchant, one Zazal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route. But my friend's purse was too light for his exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that the ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty. And within those ruins hide the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Alzadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home.
Please, Sashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive. Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map! Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
He's gonna steal it. Poor kid. Hey! Estinian, what are you up to here, buddy?
What have you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
A fortune, you say?
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
Something's up with that kid. It's Khan.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
This is a con. And Estinian just fell into it.
Well met, my friend.
You are terrible with money, you know that?
Someone is dressed for adventure. Why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping.
Well, it's all about that what's in your hand.
Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't
When-
mind us.
When the trap springs, what's going to happen?
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Ah, thought so. It's a fake.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Never took you for a treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days. I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
God damn it, Alphino, shut the hell up.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant. Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
I knew it. I knew it.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent, whether the map leads us to the vault or not. You are coming along, yes?
Wouldn't miss it for the world, Asinian. Naturally.
I thought as much. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
So my DPS is here. Are we getting a tank and a healer to join us? If you recall, I spoke to visiting Thanavar at Verta's request. Well, he finally invited me to a feast and made a proposal once I was too full of Hanish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train in the Radiant Hosts and Lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or trawler with a ship fit for the open sea. Messiah is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akiali to see if he can help us. So we're heading to the elephants. Okay. Tonight, time you shall follow. In time you shall follow. Coming through, big guy. I actually have been listening to a lot of the Final Fantasy music. Most of it's on Spotify, so I've just been enjoying it. And This is one I have added to my playlist. Hey, Messiah. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? Can we borrow your boat? You need a seaworthy vessels to seek these ruins? Considering that it was your deeds that allow us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay a favor. Wait here, and I'll have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Dear God, kid, what are you doing? Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of the way we are? Do you know how far out of our way we walked so you couldn't, so you'd not cross paths with some wild beasts? I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thanavar? You are. I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I work with Zazhal. You see, the merchant. It is my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never be... Well, we'd be... Enough. I knew of your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase as it turns out. For my friend here is seeking those very ruins. Hello. You are kind to overlook the wrong I have done you, but there is more you need to know. Okay. The map you bought is very real, as the island it shows. I overheard Zazal selling the information to another customer. He told the man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. Then the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you. Maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt these ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We might need a hand in moving the treasure. Now you've gone and made him cry. Shame on you. I did not. It was not my intention. Oh, very well. Assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have a few more hands to carrying. Any ideas of whom to approach? The signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Oh, you stola. We need a mage. Stola. Her magics would be a welcome addition, aye. But I am loath to interrupt her research. Mayhap we could ask a less prickly companion? I don't want the twins. I do not want the twins. Aye, Krell may have her hands full rebuilding the students. But if you were to reach out to Graha, he would sure leap at the invitation. Would you will that set your mind at ease? Yes, if that man is as strong as you... Is he, though? Strong, I mean? He's kind of an idiot, but whatever. What is your name, boy? Mavrad, sir. Well, Mavrad, your life is yours as you live, and to live as you will. But I guess you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I did. But what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Okay, I guess I'll end it here. As most of my videos go, I'll try to keep this about to an hour. Hopefully this video is good and not really bad. I'll have to check the video recording afterwards. So for now, thank you guys for watching. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and we'll continue playing as long as there's content. Take care. Have a good night.